Hey everybody, I'm Eric Scotolati, and this is my reflection video for the semester of Technology and Entertainment Media. So some things I learned. I learned key terminology that I believe will help serve as the building blocks for communication in my field of computer animation. Now, thanks to this class, I can engage with somebody who's a computer animator and know that when they're talking about something like UV mapping, I know that they're talking about taking that surface mesh and flattening it into a 2D image so you can use it to add texture and color and all the after effects, and so that they'll match up on the map when you wrap it back around your 3D surface. I learned a whole world of industry lingo such as baking, rigging, and shaders that now help me see the computer animation landscape much more clearly defined. I'm going to be honest, through diving into my industry research, through our projects such as our first week's industry websites and our second week's industry growth, I found myself realizing just how overwhelming the scope of my current industry is, and frankly just how much I don't know and will have to learn if I want to have any chance at finding a future in this field. One thing that did calm this fear was learning that while you may want to be a jack of all trades, animation studios are actually looking for your key focus or your main skill that they can hone in on. Most 3D animators actually pick one aspect of the job and then they move towards that, either becoming a character designer, a rigger, an animator, or something like a texture artist. There's a lot of different things that you can focus on, and that actually helped calm a lot of my nerves. I also learned that while it is a massive industry, one big positive I can take from that is that it's also an ever-expanding opportunity for job growth. So something I'll certainly be taking with me throughout my professional and academic career will be the careful planning and organization that this class instilled in me all the way back in week 1. By organizing my schedule and having a physical copy that I could see every day, I was able to keep myself on track with both my assignments and my outside duties every step of the way. I'm definitely going to keep doing this as a career professional, but I'm actually thinking mainly of its usefulness in transitioning from graduating to actually planning the steps that'll take me to that big animation studio job that I want so bad. By keeping track of my weekly and even daily goals, I can set myself up for the very best first impression possible. Here's how I would say that you should prepare yourself so that you can get the most out of this class. So if you're like me and you have other responsibilities or work that's going to prevent you from attending the live lectures, make yourself known in the class. Introduce yourself to your teacher through an email or whatever their preferred method of contact is. Use that method of contact to establish a connection early on with your professor and your classmates. Also, if you have a question, don't be afraid to ask the question. Contact your professor, that's what they're there for. But when you are communicating with your professor or even your peers in class, make sure that it's the best version of yourself possible. That means addressing everyone as an industry professional. Always include your email sign-off, your student ID number, and the email that you have for your Full Sail University so you can be reached back. Finally, if there's one thing that I could go back and change, it would be to spend more time absorbing some of the information from my research and reading. I would be researching and taking in information as I was writing my papers. And while it did help my timeline and my schedule, I found that I wasn't absorbing as much information as I wanted to, and I would have to end up going back to reread something or look something up again just to remember that term and what it meant. But most of all, this class can be really fun. All that you have to do is put your best into it. You have to take it seriously, you have to put the work in, but you'll get so much out of it. Just believe in yourself. This teacher already believes in you. You just have to believe in yourself, and you're going to be great. Enjoy.